What's up, my Central Unit? It's the Central Man here. So this is gonna be another wrestling topic video. This is gonna be a quick one. It's official last week that Kari Sane, she's officially done with WWE. Her last match in the company was against Bayley on the 20th of July's edition of Monday Night Raw. And then a week later, her final appearance was on the same show. It was in a backstage segment with Bayley. Bayley attacked Kari Sane. This is a way to written her off the storylines. And then 2 days later, WWE did a farewell video to Kari Sane. In the same video, there's a footage with Kari and Asuka hugging. They broke down in tears. I said to myself, wow. It's not in a frustrated way, but it's in a sad way. It's a new norm. Like a female or even a male wrestler, or even a tag team who do well in NXT, and then they get called up to the main roster, and they don't do anything. You know, you don't see their faces in months. They book like losers. You know, I don't want to get into it. That's another topic for another time. Kari, let's talk about her accolades. She is the first winner of the Mae Young Classic, a former NXT champion, and her only championship on the main roster was the WWE Tag Team Championships with Asuka. Throughout the whole run in her main roster career was with Asuka, the Kabuki Warriors. That's it. They don't let her showcase her full potential. What she did in NXT and that not really transfer into the main roster. Typical talent, you know, waste. You know, I don't want to get into it. So, she started her career in Japan. I think it's a company called, I think it's called World Wonder Ring Stardom. I think she had run in, what's it called, Inoki Generational Federation, only for the cup of coffee before going to WWE. I think she had one match in Lucha Underground, not 100% sure. And rumors like she's going back to Japan because it might be false, but her husband lives in Japan. They got married early this year. Is it the last time we see Kari Sane? Is she going to go back to mainstream wrestling? Probably return to WWE in the near future, or probably have a run in AEW. We don't know. I think she might go back to Japan, maybe a run in New Japan, or a small promotion in Japan. It's just like, I'll name you 6 or 7 established women's wrestlers on the main roster. They are Charlotte, Bayley, Becky, Sasha, Paige. I can throw in Asuka, but fuck Nia Jax and Carmella. That was like, Anyway, it's like her gimmick, at least she has a gimmick, you know, her gimmick in NXT, she's like this princess pirate, you know, with the, there's one entrance, she was holding like a treasure chest with the NXT women's belt inside, the ship steering wheel, you know, it's not like Pirate Paul Burchill's gimmick from 2005, that was shit, but this was a little bit organic, but yeah. They missed the bolt on Kari Sane. I think it just proves that Vince McMahon just do not like Japanese wrestlers. It's throughout the whole decades, you know, throughout the 90s. It's the way how since Vince took over the company, since the 80s. I don't want to get into it, you know. But I wish Kari, hope she do well in Japan. Hope we can see Kari Sane again in, whether it's in WWE or even AEW. Or another mainstream wrestling promotion. There's hardly any, because Impact Wrestling, how low that company went for the last decade. ROH the same. I know this is not trashing, but it's kind of true. You know, I think you know, yeah, it's right now this whole pandemic's fucking up the world. You know, I think she's rumors like she's homesick. And hope she do well, you know, in Japan. You know, she had a good run in Japan. I think she probably could end her career in Japan. Yeah, I don't know, she might go back to America or go back to mainstream wrestling, whether it's WWE, whether it's AEW, whether it's Impact Wrestling, Major League Wrestling, wherever. I think, like, yeah, they missed the boat to not let her showcase her full potential. Asuka's lucky because of her undefeated run a couple of years ago, but with Kairi, it's like she's just Asuka's bitch or Asuka's sidekick throughout the whole of 2019 and 2020. It's just like, what's the point bringing her up in the main roster if you're not letting her showcase her full potential? It's just how low this product in 2020. Who's watching this in 2020? You know, it's like it's the same pattern over and over again. It's until Finn steps back, it's gonna be the same. A talent do well in NXT, get called to the main roster, and they went down for shits. Still young, she's going to be 32 in September. She's got a whole career ahead of her. So that's my 2 cents on Kari Sane leaving WWE. I wish Kari a safe journey back into Japan. I hope she revive her career in Japan. And it might not be the last time we see Kari Sane back. And we could see Kari Sane back in America one day. Whether it's in WWE or AEW, wherever.